Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be talking about The Last of Us Episode 4, which just dropped on HBO Max. We're going to discuss in a spoiler fashion. So if you haven't seen it, go watch the episode. But if you have seen it, let's get into it. Alright, I just finished the episode, and again, I think it's amazing. HBO is killing it so far. I'm so happy that this show is going along so well. But I gotta say, before I start talking about the episode, every time I look at Pedro Pascal after watching Saturday Night Live, I just keep seeing fan cams of him. It's so distracting. I just keep seeing him as the Mandalorian, as Joel, in a fan cam like in TikTok. It's so distracting when I watch now, but it is kind of hilarious. But we start the episode with the opening. Ellie is basically playing with her new gun that she got from last episode. And I think that just proves again how great Bella Ramsey is in this show, how good she is as Ellie in the Last of Us show. But we finally get in the car, they're driving, and we actually got it. I was wondering if we were gonna get the scene, but we got the magazine scene from the cut scene in the game, and it's just as funny as it is in the game, and it recaptures the whole cutscene. I laughed so hard at that scene. I'm happy they included it because it is a classic scene from the game. And when they're driving around and then showing aerial shots of them driving, I really like the outside areas, showing what happened to the roads, the outside of these buildings, because everything turned bad so quick, and there really isn't any going back to normal in this situation that the whole world is in. And then we get to a little campsite they stop in the forest, and Ellie telling Joel these jokes were so hilarious because the scarecrow joke actually got me because I've been telling that joke for a long time, for a couple years. It's such a funny joke in my opinion. And, Pedro Pascal's delivery of that line of the scarecrow joke was just peak. It's peak comedy, peak acting from Pedro Pascal. You can't get any better. I just love it. But then we do arrive in Kansas City like in the game, but I think in the game it was a bit different. I don't think it was Kansas City in the game. And this is where things start to get actually really intense. And this is a little bit changed from the game in types of ways. But Joel and Ellie do get jumped by the hunters like in the game. They have to drive really fast and then they crash into the building. Another intense scene happens when Joel has to basically shoot the hunters that are trying to hunt them down. And Ellie actually does use her gun for the first time because she has to protect Joel. She actually has a hard time doing it because this is only her second time we learn of her doing it. And then we have Joel killing the kid that Ellie shot in the side because he had to do it. He really had to do it, even though he kind of didn't want to do it. He had to do it so they wouldn't capture her or come back for them. But then after all that, they go into hiding a little bit more. But we do get the introduction of a new character who's named Kathleen, who is played by Melanie Lynskey. She seems to be the leader of the hunter group. I think it's what it is. Because this hunter group, you didn't really get fleshed out in the game, but they're fleshing it out here in the show, which I do like more. And she's basically the leader. And she's, I guess, looking for Henry, which is Henry and Sam from the game. Some great characters that are going to come up in the next episode. And I think she is a ruthless character, a ruthless villain. And we've only seen her for a little bit. And she's basically talking to the doctor before basically going back and just killing him ruthlessly because the people in her group can't be saved by doctors. So she just kills the doctor straight up. Supposedly that was her doctor from her whole life that's been taking care of her, and she just kills him on the spot. It's some ruthless stuff by her. And then she's going underground with her partner, and there's like rumbling on the floor. I'm pretty sure that's where we're gonna get our first bloater. I'm not really 100% sure, but I really hope that's the bloater because that's gonna be super cool in the next episode if we do get a bloater. Because the bloaters are a part of the game that oh my gosh, they're so annoying. They were so annoying to fight for me because I didn't know what I was doing the first time I fought one. But they're really cool, but I hated fighting them in the game. I really want to see how they're going to approach it and kill them in the show. But after that, I want to say that we do have some really good world building here and helps us understand we are in the world. And I think that the best part of this episode was the emotional bonding moments between Joel and Ellie. We have Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and they help really sell these moments, including the forest scenes, the car scenes, the hiding inside the building when they're talking about Ellie shooting the kid, and then the end scene when they're just telling jokes. I love the I love the ending joke. I'm not gonna say it, but the end joke was hilarious. I loved I loved basically this whole episode because we did get more action this episode opposed to episode 3, but we got more bonding moments between Ellie and Joel, which I did like even more than the action. But I think next episode we're going to get even more action than this because at the end of this episode we got the tease. We're getting Henry and Sam next episode, which means it's going to be even more heartbreak than episode 3, but it's probably going to be more action than this episode. So I'm really hyped for next episode. But overall, I gotta say, I love this episode so much. I don't know, I think these episodes just keep getting better and better in my opinion. I can't really tell you which one I like the best so far, but I know at the end of the series, I'm gonna rank all the episodes. But I gotta say, I love the episode once again. HBO's killing it, like I said. Huge props to the director of this episode. Cinematography was also outstanding, and I love the subtle score, the Last of Us game score coming in. Acting was amazing. But overall, love the episode. Tell me what you guys thought in the comments. Did you like the episode? Did you hate it? Leave me in the comments down below. I'd love to talk about it, but I'll see you guys in the next video.